Hi, Black Gypsy here. In today's Pick a Card reading, we're going to be talking about what is the gossip on you? What is the gossip on you? So today, this is a unique reading. This is the first time I'm doing this. We have 3 piles. And each of these objects correlate with the name Dave. So if you know somebody by the name of Dave, if you are associated with anyone with the name of Dave, you could be someone that has a brother that names Dave, or dating, marrying someone named Dave or David, then this pick a card, or I should say pick a Dave reading, might have some messages that resonate with you. So our first pile, we have this cup that says Big Dave's Cheesesteaks. The second object we have here is Dave's Hot Chicken. And the last object we have here is the pro wrestler Dave Bautista. So pile number 1, pile number 2, pile number 3, or I should say Dave 1, Dave 2, Dave 3. Timestamps will be in the description box below. Pick your pile and I'll see you at your reading. Hello. If you picked pile number 1 with the Big Dave's cup, let us see what is the gossip on you. Okay, pile number 1. Before we get into our tarot cards, let us look at the oracle messages that we have for today. This one says spring, renewal. This one says disconnect. This one says playful. Now, onto our tarot cards. The first card that we have here is the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. The second card we have here is the Star. And the last card that we have here is the Six of Wands. So, what is the gossip on you? Pile number 1. I am getting that what people are saying about you is that you're a very, very hard worker with that Nine of Pentacles in reverse. There's people see you as someone as very ambitious. You strive for the best. You could be a perfectionist. You could be someone that wants things in a certain way with that Nine of Pentacles. People see that you have a lot of potential to achieve your goals. However, the Nine of Pentacles in reverse tells me that people are talking about how much you are a workaholic. Some people might say that, hey, you've already accomplished what it is that you're working towards, but why is it that you're still working this hard? People want to know, like, people are gossiping, like, hey, pile number one is doing fantastic, but when will they ever get a vacation? I don't think I've ever seen pile number one did anything over this summer season that just passed right now. Nine of Pentacles in reverse is telling me that uh, they want you to start celebrating more instead of like working so hard. Stop. Like some people might be talking about how, I don't know why they want to be talking about this, but something about your finances, something about your resources. Some people are assuming that you have a lot of money, but you're not really enjoying it. People want you to start spending more money on maybe a new wardrobe, maybe on a new car, maybe on a vacation somewhere, instead of you just sitting behind a computer working or doing other laborious tasks here with the Nine of Pentacles in reverse card. The second card we have here is the Star card. People see you as someone who is very healing. Despite all this, they see you as someone that that has, like I said, that has reached a goal. Like you've reached there. You are someone that's very, very inspirational. Something about your work ethic is very, very inspirational. When I think of the Star card, it's the card of inspiration. It's the card of seeing the light at the end of the tunnel. When things have been so dark for so long and you feel so relieved that you see a little bright light at the end, is like, man, I am almost there. And people see you as the star, and it gives them a lot of joy, it gives them a lot of happiness. And they know that they, for some reason, with the star card, it makes people want to follow you, and sometimes even idolize you, which leads to the next card, which is the Six of Wands. Six of Wands is a card about public recognition. It's also a card about success. People see you as, the gossip on you is that people are talking about how successful you are, how much of a great reputation you have. And they really, really, really admire you a lot. But also with the Six of Wands, it's talking about like people want to see you more. With that Nine of Pentacles in reverse, there's something about you. People are talking about how you undermine yourself. You don't give yourself enough credit. They feel like you're working hard, but you feel like you're not doing enough. And people think you are doing enough. It's just that it's time for you to just start, believing in yourself. I think with that seven, with the star card here, they want to talk about like you need to believe in yourself more. You don't understand how much of an impact you are in front of their eyes. I am noticing a lot about the gossip on you here. I'm seeing cats. There's a tiger here in the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. Obviously, there is the lion here for the Six of Wands, and then we also have a cat here. The gossip on you is something about a cat. People are talking about you owning a cat. They like your cat. People think you would be a very good cat owner. Or the gossip on you is that there is somebody in your vicinity that may be interested in giving you a cat, or they may be interested in taking your cat. Or there could be a cat roaming around where you live and they want to talk to you about it. Like they think something about a cat. People are talking about a cat. Your name could be Cat or Catherine. Also, with the playful card here, I was talking about you being a workaholic. That playful card is people want you to relax more. People want you to stay back and relax more. I think here with the spring renewal card, when I think of the springtime, you've come from a place where it's just cold, there's no life. It's a place of, I feel like winter time to me is like death because what can you do outside in the cold besides like maybe play in the snow, maybe enjoy the cool breeze, but it's just not a lot of activity in the winter time. But in the spring renewal, people want you to maybe have a chance to refresh yourself, like, relax. The springtime is a very relaxing season. It's not too hot, it's not too cold. Um, I feel like with the spring card, people want you to do something in the springtime, have a vacation, plan something in the times of between the times of March, April, and May. Enjoy the spring season. So that's one thing about the gossip on you here. And obviously, with the disconnect card, if you look closely, if you look at her hand here, she's holding a plug. People want you to start disconnecting a little bit from your work. You need to relax. That's the gossip. I'm a strong message here with the disconnect card is you need to relax more and start playing, start having fun. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull 3 cards from the truth picture to fine tune this message a bit further. We have jealous. We have nerd. We have beautiful. Jealous, nerd, and beautiful. With the jealous card, the gossip on you is that there are people that are secretly jealous of you. There are people that are talking about I mean, they may not explicitly say that they're jealous of you to one another, but they will start making some remarks that they are quite jealous of, like how you are able to accomplish your goals, how you have a very strong work ethic, how you have an abundant amount of resources, how reliable you are, how much you pay attention to detail, how disciplined you are. So there are people that are jealous of that, and they're jealous of how much attention you get, how much of a star, how graceful you do your work here. And people, that's why the jealous card popped up. The nerd card. People with the nerd card, I'm getting here that people are talking about how knowledgeable you are in something. With that work ethic you have, you probably pay attention to a lot of detail. You're very meticulous in something. And with the nerd card is people might think like, wow, pal number 1 is so knowledgeable in things. I could probably go to them for more information. I'm also getting with the nerd card is that people might be talking about something you're quite obsessive in. Something when I think of nerd, I think of someone that's very obsessive in one particular thing. They pay attention to every single detail, they have every collection, they collect things, and with that nerd card it's giving me like people are talking about how like I said before, how meticulous and how observant you are with your skill or with your business or with whatever it is that you're doing, pile number 1. I don't know, but you know best. And last but not least, we have the beautiful card. People are talking about how much of a beautiful person you are, which can trigger a lot of jealousy. The star card is there, and then we have the 6 of Wands. You do garner a lot of attention, but people want you to start enjoying your beauty more, start taking care of yourself more. being whatever it is that you're doing with the Nine of Pentacles. Yes, it's good that you're ambitious. Yes, you have a good work ethic, but they want you to, with that disconnect card, they want you to start feeling more refreshed, feeling more relaxed, and stuff like that. So before I close this reading, I'm going to get oracle messages from the oracle deck here to see what people might be saying about you. Okay, pile number one, we have 3 messages for you on what people are saying behind your back. The first card that we have here says, I think about you all the time. So something tells me that the gossip on you is that there is certain people that think about you. I feel like you will always be the topic of discussion, right? You always be the topic of discussion. I'm getting here with the Six of Wands. You're quite popular, pile number pile number one, whether you believe it or not. There's someone that you live rent free in their mind a lot, and they can't stop thinking about you. You make me feel loved. So there's again a lot of admiration here with this you make me feel loved card. Someone really likes you, or there are people that really, really like you because you here, like I said earlier with the star card, there's a very healing energy about you. You're very, very inspirational. You might have helped somebody, you might have inspired somebody to work on themselves a bit more, to stop doing something, some bad habits that they've been doing for the past several months or years. And that's what the you make me feel loved card is saying. And the last card here is that you make me better. Again, this is also a positive card. I think I'll tie this with the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. Again, something about being very ambitious, being very perfection, like being a perfectionist, working hard. We're giving 110%. And with these 3 cards, there's a very motivational energy about you. And this is what people are saying. It's quite refreshing. It makes them feel energized, it makes them feel happy. But I'm also feeling from these people is that they want you to start celebrating yourself more, start accepting the recognition you get, and stop overworking, and take more time taking vacations, etc., etc. So that is all I have for you, pile number one. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you in the next one. Hi, if you picked pile number two with the Dave's Hot Chicken Cup, let us see what is the gossip on you. Okay, pile number two. Before we get into our tarot cards, let us look at the oracle messages that we have for today. This one says summer, vitality. This one says listening. This one says create and progress. Now, onto our tarot cards. The first card that we have here is the Four of Pentacles. The second card that we have here is the Eight of Cups. And the last card that we have here is the Ace of Pentacles. So, what is the gossip on you? Pile number 2. The gossip on you, pile number 2, is people don't want to let you go. People just don't want to let you go. So we'll start with the first card. I see here we have the Four of Pentacles. Four of Pentacles is all about being possessive. It can also mean being a pack rat. Could be meaning being very protective over something. It can also be a bit selfish because if you can see this woman, she's trying to grab all the pentacles she can. It kind of makes her like a control freak. So the gossip on you is that people want to keep you, they want to possess you, they may even want to control you. So that's something that you may need to be aware of. The pentacle energy does correlate to school or work. So these are people that you might work with, or these are people that you go to school with, students, teachers, etc., etc. But there's a sense of people wanting to control you, to keep you, because maybe you offer a lot of value in their lives. The Eight of Cups is the next card. This is a card about walking away from things that are dissatisfying. The gossip on you is that people are talking about you. They think that you might leave them. They think that you might abandon them, and it's because they think that you are disappointed in him or her in some sort of way here with the Eight of Cups. And they feel like you might just want to get up and leave and go do your own thing, and they just don't want that to happen. They would really hate for you to just get up and leave without any resolution. And the reason why they think that you're going to get up and leave is because with that Ace of Pentacles, you might have been offered a new opportunity. You might have been offered a new job. You might have been offered something a lot better than what the people who are gossiping you offered you. And they feel like you're out and about getting better things for yourself. And that could trigger their insecurities here, because when I see the Create and Progress card here, they see you as someone that's very colorful. They see you as someone that's very creative. They see you as someone that's always out looking for the best things in life. When I see the Create and Progress card, you're someone that's very creative. You're somebody that puts yourself together very well, very nicely, but they want to keep it all for themselves here with the Four of Pentacles. I don't know why with the listening card, but I feel like the gossip on you here is that I'm getting a sense that they're eavesdropping in your conversations with other people, the gossip on you. I think people are trying to spread rumors. I think somebody might have overheard you talk with other folks about your plans, about what is it that you want. your potential, the potential of you trying out something new, leaving, and with that listening card is giving me like unwanted ears. People are just eavesdropping and they might get maybe minuscule of information about you, but they don't have 100% facts on what are your next steps. Right? The big gossip on you here, pile number two, is that something about your opportunity here with the Ace of Pentacles. There's some sort of opportunity here, and with that Four of Pentacles, people wish that they can have this opportunity or they just don't want to lose you. And with the Summer card, up here, summer, I think of summer, it's heat, it's excitement, it's all about doing activities. Again, with the create and progress and the summer card, people think like there's something about you doing your own thing, like you being on vacation. When I think of summer, after a long, you know months of work, of study, the summertime is usually that time where people just go out and travel, have barbecues, hang out with family, and people are talking about how you're embarking this new opportunity, doing something that's rather carefree, and it could make people feel a little bit possessive over you, like, hey, why don't you take me with you? Or, hey, instead of going there, why don't you stay here with us a little bit longer and see if you know, may reconsider this new opportunity. So that's what I'm getting here with what's the gossip on you with these cards. Now, what I'm going to do is that I'm going to pull out 3 cards from the truth picture to fine tune this message a bit further. We have mature. We have tired. We have gypsy. Mature, tired, and grit gypsy. So the vibe of these 3 cards I'm getting, y'all, is that the gossip on you is that people feel that you have outgrown them in a way. So we'll start with the mature card. The gossip on you has something to do with your maturity. All right, something about your maturity. Maybe when people first met you, they didn't think you were mature enough or they didn't think you had enough experience. But after some time, people are talking about how mature you are. Because I was getting this outgrown energy coming from the cards here. And with that Eight of Cups card here, people might feel like you think you're better. They think that you think you're better than them, and that you're no longer resonating with what it is that they're doing. So it could be something simple, like you might have a friend group and every Friday they go out to nightclubs. They stay there till like 4 or 5 in the morning. They get wasted, they drink a lot, loud music. Can be a bit rambunctious so what for some time, but for you, you're just like, you know what, I've had enough. I don't want to be out that late. I want to go back to my sleeping schedule. And you just be like, I don't want to do this anymore. That's just an example. It could be anything. Like, you could be at a job and you feel like the job isn't challenging you enough. It's not promoting you into leadership roles. You feel like you want to do a job that's a bit more like be more of a leader, showcase like your skills. You want to be more challenged. There's something about with the maturity card, like you want to have more control of your own life in the best way fashion for yourself. And with that Four of Pentacles is telling me like people may have been controlling of you in the past and you've had enough and you want to go embark on something new. The next card we have here is the tired card. The gossip on you is people think that you're tired of them. That's just how I feel with the tired card. They just think you're tired of them. You're fed up. You want something new. You're tired, and that's why the Eight of Pentacles is there. And with the Four of Pentacles is also giving me like you guys might be carrying a whole lot of weight. You might be carrying a whole lot of burdens. You might be carrying a whole lot of unnecessary feelings, unnecessary resources, unnecessary thoughts, and it's making you tired to the point where you just want to release it and just be light and free again. And last but not least, we have the Gypsy card. People think that you are a gypsy. It's hard to control you. When I think of gypsy, they move from one place to another, and to another. And I'm also getting with the gypsy card is that we have this card here with the listening. I'll put it up close for you to see. If you notice that this girl, she has a moon on her forehead and she has some color on her hair and she's holding a book. I'm getting like very gypsy vibes from her. You might have a very gypsy aesthetic. You could look at this card out here. When I think of gypsies, I think of bright colors, like things that just don't make sense, but for some reason when someone with a gypsy spirit they put it on, it makes sense. It makes them very unique. You have a very very unique style. The gossip on you is something about your very unique alternative style. You might have very nice colored hair. You're very artistic. You might be wearing some eccentric jewelry, and people, I guess people like that, or people talk about how it makes you very very unique. But mostly with the gypsy card, it's just like it's very hard to control you. You're very very unpredictable. Now, to finish off this reading, I'm going to pull out 3 cards from my Oracle Messages deck to see what people are actually saying about you. Okay, pile number 2. Here we have our 3 oracle message. So this card says here, I can't talk to you right now. So what people are saying is that there's something quite unavailable about you, the gossip on you. As I said, you leaving into new opportunities. You. I feel like you're a very busy body. It's very hard to contain you. People may want to sit down and talk with you, but again, this is what the listening card here is what I was getting before. People might be trying to eavesdrop. People are trying to listen to some rumors. People may want some information about you. They want to talk to you, but maybe you're just not available to talk to them right now. And it could make them a bit frustrated. I don't know what to do. With this I don't know what to do card here is this can go both ways. People may think like you're just pursuing this opportunity, but you may not have a backup plan. They think that you're just impulsively going after this new opportunity because you just didn't feel like being in the same position or in the same scenario as the people who are gossiping about you. With the another way I'm seeing with I don't know what to do is people don't know what your next steps are. They don't know what to do to retain you, to keep you where they're at. They again, there's this very strong possessive energy. They just don't want to let you go. Simple. And lastly, we have this card that says no time for distractions. The gossip on you is people see how focused you are. They see you as focused, and they might feel like that you view them as a distraction. They feel like they feel like they are holding you back, pile number two, with the no time for distractions. You're ready to cut things off. You're ready to progress here with this card. You're ready to create something new and progress forward. You have no time to stay in one area anymore. You're a gypsy. With the summer card, you're filled with vitality. You're filled with life. You want to explore more. You're tired of being stuck in one place. You're tired of being confined in one place. And the gossip on you is like you have the maturity to go after what it is that you want to go after, instead of just being regressed back into the same area as what these people want you to be in. So that is what I have for you, pile number two. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you in the next one. Hello. If you picked pile number three with the Dave Bautista card, let us see what is the gossip on you. Okay, pile number three. Before we get into our tarot cards, first we're going to look at our oracle messages that we have for today. For this card says sixth house, work. This oracle message says connect with nature. This one says risk. Now, onto our tarot cards. The first card that we have here is the Three of Cups. The second card we have here is the Page of Wands in reverse. And the last card that we have here is the Lovers in reverse. So, what is the gossip on you, pile number three? I'm getting a strong energy that people want to hang out with you, but just don't know how. Or they may be afraid to. We'll see. So the first card we have is the Three of Cups. Three of Cups is a card about social circles. It's a card about getting to know one another, getting to know other people's friends. It's like a little party, like a gathering. It's a networking card. So people would like to network with you. People want to get to know you. And by that, with the Three of Pentacles, with the Three of Cups, I'm not getting like a one on one. I'm getting like a big group. You know what they say, three is a crowd? I'm getting large amount of people that, may want to invite you to a networking event, a gala, a party, and they just, sit there and socialize. So that's what I'm feeling here with the Three of Cups. However, with the Page of Wands in reverse, the Page of Wands tells me someone who's very boring, someone that's afraid to take a risk, somebody that could feel a little bit inspired, or somebody that just doesn't want to get out of their comfort zone. So the gossip on you, it could mean that people are talking about how you maybe are afraid to put yourself out there. That's the generic way of putting it. Or another thing is that people, you may have been to a social gathering recently, but with the page of wands in reverse, people might feel you're a little bit boring. People are talking about how you're not saying enough, you're not putting yourself out there enough, you're not showing your personality enough here with the page of wands. Or there's something about you not interacting in the way they hoped. Like, maybe they people are talking about how they're the ones that are asking questions, or they're the ones that are, you know telling you that it's as if like you're not taking initiative in wanting to be in these social groups. Or if you are in these social groups, is like you don't seem to be very excited. And people are talking about that here with the page of wands. Maybe that's why the risk card here is there. People are talking about that they want you to start taking more risk when it comes to like social gatherings, right? When it comes to like creating connections, let people know more about you instead of you just like playing it safe here with the page of wands in reverse. They want you to start, the way this lady is, you see how her chest is up and open to the sky. They want you to let your heart out. They want you to be free. They want to see the real you. They want you to be more expressive. That's what I'm getting here. They feel like you're a bit too stoic. That's what I'm getting here with the sixth house work card here, is that when you see this girl here, she has her headphones and she has her hand on her cheek. She's just focused. Some of you guys may be a bit workaholics. Some of you guys, all you think is about work. You probably have a hard time expressing yourself. You could be someone very stoic. You probably have two left feet when you're trying to dance. And people may want you to start getting out of this work phase and start talking more, be more social, and, express yourself more here with the page of wands. Last card here is the lovers, and when the lovers is in reverse, it's about a one-sided relationship. People are talking about how disconnected you are with people. There's a strong disconnect. People are talking about, I cannot vibe with this person at all. There's a lack of connection. That's why we have the connect with nature card, even though we're not really talking about nature, but I'm very, 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 very drawn with the word connect. There's no connection. People are talking about how can we have a connection with pile number 3, because right now people may be even intimidated here with the page of wands, because page of wands is a risk taker. People are curious. They just don't know how to go about, you know talking with you, about, having fun with you. And I'm not feeling that people are frustrated or anything. It's just more so like I'm getting a sense that people are quite bored with you. Every time I see this girl here with her face like that, with her headphones, it's like, I don't know what to do with you. It's like whenever you're around, it's like, oh, I better make sure I have my headphones. I better have my phone charged, because I know pile number 3 is not going to say anything, or is they're just not that interesting enough to have a very solid conversation, or have like interesting activities like go on a roller coaster or take a walk at a park. So, yeah, this reading is a little, sorry if it comes off as a little harsh, but that's how I feel with the cards. So, what I'm going to do now is that I'm going to pull out 3 cards from my truth picture to fine tune this message a bit further. We have black. We have virgin. We have ugly, black, virgin, and ugly. So this is a disclaimer. Just because the card's there doesn't mean that that's what you are, right? This is just a simple tarot reading. So I'm just gonna go one by one with each card so that I can tell you how I feel. So the first card we have is the black card. So the gossip on you with the black card has something to do with the color black. So people are talking about something about you that is black. You might own a black car. You might own maybe in that recent event you might have worn a black dress, maybe a little black dress if you're a female, or if you're a guy you might have worn a black suit or black tux or black pants, and it stood out. Other than that, something about the color black people are talking about, and it probably intrigued them, which is why the card came out. The next card we have here is Virgin. So people are talking about, when I see the word virgin, I think of lack of experience in something. So people, it doesn't have to be about your sex life, but there's something about you where it could be, I don't know why, but I'm getting a little bit of like an awkwardness when it comes to like interacting with people. People with the virgin card, I'm getting something about like being far behind in something, and people may, again, they may want you to get more experience. Okay, now if it's regards to like sexual experience, this is up to you. I'm not saying for you to just throw your virginity out. No, you make sure you have good discernment on the decisions that you make. But what I'm getting here with the virgin card is that people with, like I said, you're playing it safe. You're playing it safe to the point where it's very very hard for you to, see different, to see the nuances of people and see the difference, the different scenarios, the different parties, the different conversations that you can have with people. And what I'm getting here with the virgin card is like people have to be very very gentle with you because of your lack of experience in something. And last but not least, we have the ugly card. Now, ugly is not a nice word. It doesn't have anything to do with your physique. If you feel that way, it has nothing to do with your physique. When I wrote like this card with the ugly card for this reading, how I feel with the ugly card is like something about you. I don't know, maybe people might feel ugly around you. They might feel ugly because of the lack of interaction. They might feel like you're not interested in them to the point where they might feel ugly. Okay, and they it could make them feel insecure, and that's what I'm getting here with the ugly card. Maybe the lack of connection is like people feel like you're just not interested in them, and they feel like they might second guess themselves and be like, maybe I'm not the one interesting, maybe I don't feel good. I'm also getting here with the ugly card is people might talk about your self-esteem issues as well. Why aren't you talking to them? How come you don't have enough experience? How come you're so focused at work? What's so hard for you to just hang around with other people and just talk with people? Why is it so hard for people to get to know you, etc., etc.? So with the ugly card is just something about like what's going on here? Do you feel ugly? Do you feel like you don't fit in? Do you feel like you're not good enough? That's what I'm getting here with the ugly card. Stop second guessing yourself, and get to know us. Let us get to know you, and try to get to know us. Have that connection. So what I'm going to do is, to finish off this reading, I'm going to pull 3 cards from the message oracle deck to see what people are saying about you. Okay, pile number 3. So we got our 3 messages. The first one says, stop playing games. So the gossip on you with the stop playing games card, people are saying stop playing games. This is a serious message. This may correlate to your seriousness. Again, something about your stoicism. I'm getting here with with the Page of Wands and the work card here. They think you're very serious. They think you're very serious. And I feel like also with the stop playing games cards that they feel like you don't find you don't find them to be serious. You don't find the people that are interested in mingling or getting to know you, network with you, to be serious. There's something about you having a high standard within yourself. The second card here is I am happier without you. So with the I am happier without you, there's a strong independent energy. People are talking about your independence. People talk about your boundaries. People talk about what makes you happy. You're self-sufficient. You're not someone that needs other people to make them happy. That's a strong message I got here. But people question that, like, are you really, really happy by yourself? Which is why the Three of Cups is there. You know, people are curious. Why are you happy by yourself? Or are you sure you're happier without, you know, them being around or him being around or her being around? Stuff like that. And last but not least, we have the I miss you card. Yeah, people miss you. People, that's why they want to get to know you. They don't like you being isolated. They want you to start having more excitement and more fun with your life. With the connect with nature card here, I'm getting a sense that people may even want to take a walk with you in the park. This card is talking about you. You might need to start going out, take some walks, get some fresh air. You know, do something that relates with connecting with nature. Maybe do some gardening, maybe join a gardening club or something that way. And yeah, so that is the gossip on you, pile number 3. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you in the next one.